So the Mackins were our final winning family, and they won $5,504, and I'm proud of them. I've had the most incredible luck in my career. I've done lots and lots of jobs, and I've never, ever had a job like Family Feud. I've never dreamed I would ever have a job where so many people could touch me and I could touch them. And there's a great magic about this show that I've never seen on any other show. I want to publicly acknowledge Howard Felsher, who's our executive producer. He was a producer in the beginning of this show, and he helped steer and guide the way that we went. And he and I fall a lot of times, but I tell you that he's important, and I should acknowledge him, because he was the one with me that we said, let anybody come on this show. Anyone that can play this game, no matter what color or creed, no matter if they're in a wheelchair or they have no sight. And we've had everybody on the show. And he was very, very important in that, and I acknowledge and thank him for it. I thank my crew, and I thank my director already. I have the best staff you've ever dreamed of. You can't, but you don't have to dream of them, because I'm going to take them with me. Even if I never work again, they'll just be near me. They are so special and wonderful. ABC, Jackie Smith, Wally Weltman, Josie, Albert, they kept us on the air probably a year more than they should have, because we weren't really helping them. You know, our ratings weren't that good. And they were so great. They buried themselves carrying us, and I loved them for that. Not that I wanted to hurt them, but because I love them. They were good people. There were people I know that got upset that I kissed people. I kissed them for luck and love, that's all. That's what my mother did to me. There were people upset that I would embrace or hug someone of a different color. The first time I ever saw people of any color was when D-Day left from my hometown in England to go and free Europe in the war. And there was every color you could imagine, and I'd not seen that in England. And I asked my mother about it. I said, is there something wrong? She said, God makes people. You understand that, don't you? And I said, yeah. She said, who makes a rainbow? I said, God. She said, I'd never presumed to tell anyone who could make a rainbow what color to make children. And she changed my whole life with that statement. All I can tell you is this has been a very special 9 years of my life. If I never do another thing, I've met the good, sweet people of the world. So I leave you with love, and for the little girl that 9 years ago I first signed to, I guess she's 13 now, I'll think of you every day. God bless all the little children in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, America. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mark Goodson television production.
Please take a seat one more time. I want to say thank you personally. You were marvelous, and I'm sorry that I made an idiot of myself, but I mean, I did it because I really meant it. And also, I have to tell you something, that there was a little girl named Nicole Kelly, and this is why I'm so upset with myself, because that's why I put this card in my pocket. Kathy, my producer, one day called me and came to stairs, and she said there's a little girl named Nicole Kelly in Wisconsin. And it was 1973 she was born, and she was in hospital. And the next day it was going to be her birthday, and she had asked if I'd call her. And I said, sure. And then I called her, and we did our last couple of shows, and we went away on summer vacation. And I said to Kathy, it would be nice if we sent her some lollipops. I just meant to, because I wanted them to also know how marvelous you were. So we sent her lollipops, and we sent her 5 lollipops with black stems. She was born in 73, and she died about a week later in 84. And when we came back from vacation, there was a letter from her mother and her parents, and like she was just so happy because she'd been in remission from the telephone call that I made to her. And that she was suddenly, from being very, very ill, she had just become so great until she just went to sleep. And the last thing she asked her mother was that the lollipops would be. And that's what I wanted to thank her, because, we touched our little girl, and she was so special to us. And you can do that too, truly. We don't need to fight each other, do crazy things. Just help people and try and just tiny things, whether it's shopping for someone elderly or cheering someone up who looks sad. If you just do that, this place can be not just America, the world can be magical. You know what I mean? So do it for her. Her name was Nicole Kelly. And she was a friend of ours. I love you.
Richard Dawson, everybody.